Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a surprise hotfix video. I was not expecting a hotfix or an event to drop today, but here we are with some news, some updates, some buffs, some changes to Borderlands 3. Let's get right into it, shall we? So January 14th, as of today, if you're watching this video now, these are currently live. So if you jump into Borderlands, all these changes and hotfixes will apply right away. The Supercharged Crystal mini event is going to be lasting for a week, starting from now until January 21st at 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. Basically, what happens with the Supercharged mini event during this week is that if you move off of platforms in the crystal phases of Guardian Takedown, they do not deplete. Because they don't deplete, as crystals do not lose charge, players cannot wipe during these crystal charge up sequences. So basically, if you've ever lost to the crystal phase before, that will no longer happen for the next following week. So if you're looking for smogs, if you're looking for globetrotters, if you're looking for stinger shields, whatever you're looking for, this is your time. As this event is only going on for a week, I have a sneaky suspicion that this is actually a test rather than an actual event. Something tells me if there's going to be positive feedback on this, this may be a permanent change. So if you are on any sort of social media whatsoever, let them know on what you think about these changes. Maybe it'll become permanent. I feel like this is a trial and error phase to see what people actually respond to this. We also had some gear adjustments as well. Some buffs happen. The Techspert class mod increased the chance on kill to recharge Sentinel cooldown from 15 to 35%. I'm not going to lie, the Techspert is kind of a dead in the water class mod. It's not good no matter how much you reduce this cooldown time to, because if you're using Sentinel, 9 times out of 10 you're using Good Misfortune, and you're going to be keeping Sentinel active forever anyways. So I don't think the Techspert is really in a good place at all right now. So the DNA has both a increased weapon damage, increased weapon damage, mag size, fire rate, and projectile speed. All 4 buffed. Decrease the reload time as well. If you're looking for exact percentages, by the way, of course, you can join the Discord. The Discord is always going to have every single percentage on all these buffs, not only on this hotfix, but every hotfix previously as well, as they are released and announced. They are currently uploaded in the Discord as we speak. A link to the Discord will be in the description of the video. So the DNA got a huge buff. I was looking forward, and I predicted a DNA buff for quite some time. I knew it wasn't really feeling like a Mayhem 6 exclusive, and I knew it needed a little bit more power in order for it to perform. Now that it's got that damage buff, now that it has that fire rate and that projectile speed and the reduced reload time, I feel like this can actually compete. URAD, 200% splash, Mo's, let's go. DNA is going to hit super hard now. Just fully expect the DNA to make appearances and builds. The Ripper has increased weapon damage. I don't know how to feel about this. The Ripper always felt like a really weak weapon. It still feels like it's going to be a mid-tier weapon at best. I wouldn't say it's like anything overpowered. It's not bad, but it's not overpowered by any means. I would say like it's a not endgame viable gun at all. So the SF Force actually got its biggest buff out of this entire hotfix. It has a whopping, I think it was 300 or 400%. Hang on, let me check my notes on this. So the SF Force is a SMG from DLC 2, off of like DJ Spinsmouth, I believe his name is. This thing is going to hit super duper hard now, and I also think that this is going to make appearances on builds very, very shortly. The SF Force actually got a 400% damage buff. This thing is going to be insane. I'm going to be testing these out on streams throughout today and also throughout the duration of the entire week. I want to see what these things can do. And of course, our good old favorite Malik's Bane. It got the lowest buff out of this hotfix. It is not looking too good at all. Malik's Banes are Malik's Banes. Wood blockers are wood blockers. I don't expect any significant change to this whatsoever. But that'll do it for the hotfix, and that'll do it for the mini event that's going to be lasting for the week. My thoughts on it: I think that the event is going to be a trial and error period. I feel like it's going to be a short-term thing that may become permanent later on if there's positive feedback on it. At the same time, though, I kind of hope this is not permanent, because the easier that we make the Guardian takedown, the more that we don't have an actual challenge in the game. Because right now we're at a point where we don't have a challenge in the game at all. We're sitting at a point in time where the hardest content in the game, true Guardian takedown, the only thing that's royally difficult about it is the platforms and the crystal phase. No one who can clear the Guardian takedown consistently is saying, oh no, a mana core is going to absolutely destroy me. I think that they need to release the original 50% buff, like the original Guardian takedown from the week 1, when everything was like super buffed with HP values. The reason why I think it was bad then but good now is because back then we only had 2 weapons that were actually viable, and that was the Monarch and the Recursion. Well, comboed up with like a Pearl or something, or if you were a Mara with Indiscriminate with Ricochet. Those are pretty much all the builds at the time. We didn't really have a lot of weapon buffs, we didn't have a lot of character buffs, we didn't have a forced skill tree. Now that we have all this lined up and we have different options, I believe that we are actually set to do the Guardian takedown on its original difficulty. It was doable back then, not probable. It was definitely doable back then at a very low rate. Now that we have all these buffs, I think it's actually a really good thing to bring it back. At worst case scenario, make a different podium with the option to do original Guardian takedown. Call it like Super Guardian takedown or OG Guardian takedown or something like that. I really think that we're lacking difficulty in Borderlands 3, and I think this could be a good step forward. But let me know what you guys think about the hotfixes. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to try out on this. And yeah, I think that's going to be me. My name is Bflattened, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video, on the next live stream. Take care, all. Laters.